Vlogmas Day 7. Yes, Day 7. It is Friday. You guys know that because you're watching this every day. For the most part, I had somebody DM me and say very nicely, not a nasty thing, DM me on Instagram and say, you know, can you do a vlog where you pretty much vlog from the minute you wake up until... So I'm going to try to do more, you know, like, I don't know if she really wanted more check-ins or what, but, so I woke up. What time is it? 6:30? Yeah, it's 6:30. I normally don't sleep this late because normally I'm leaving about 7:30, so I like to get myself up earlier than when I'm heading into the office. Everything when I'm in Wisconsin is an hour earlier because of time zone and stuff, so I start work when I'm in Wisconsin at 7. Here, obviously, it's 8. So, I let myself sleep to catch up from the night before. Try to catch up from the night before. I went to bed last night about 9:30. And my alarm actually was set for 6. And so I snoozed from 6 to 6:30. And now I am awake. As awake as I get, right away. I don't wake up like I used to. In college, I had a friend who said that I woke up. She's like, you go to sleep and wake up in the middle of a sentence. I don't feel like I have that sort of wake up energy anymore. But, you know, whatever. So, all right. So that's what happens if you want me from the moment I wake up. So here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to go and take a shower. And this is part of the reason why I let myself sleep too. Because like I said I think I said it yesterday in my vlog, I'm just wearing sweatshirt and putting my hair up in a hat, and I'm not wearing any makeup. So I allowed myself to sleep a little bit longer and try to catch up a bit. So that, and I can do that because I don't have as much getting ready to do. And so between now and 8 o'clock, what I need to do is, like I said, shower, get dressed, and then finish packing as much as I can. And then I have, like I said, some work to do. So generally, when I'm working from the hotel, I like to go downstairs about 8 o'clock and have some coffee, and I'll get a little bit of breakfast, and I work down there. I just don't work well in a hotel room. I don't know, there's just something about it. I feel, even though it's bigger than my office at home, maybe it's because it's so dark in hotel room. I don't know. But I just don't function well in a hotel room. So I go downstairs and I work down there. Having said that, I'm thinking about all the stuff I'd have to lug down there because my lips are so chapped. And my lips don't get chapped, and I've been through like a month of this. It's crazy. I think it's because I'm not drinking enough water. Random information. So I'm gonna go ahead, shower, get my hair put up in a hat, and get all my bathroom stuff packed away, and then I will check back in with you guys. All right. I was taking my vitamins. I know I just put the camera down like 2 seconds ago. I'm just taking my morning supplements. But I want to tell you guys, this is one of the things that I've been asked to do before, like tips and tricks, whatever. So one of the things I do like right away is collect any charge. So I'm here for a few days, so I have lots of chargers. I have my iPhone, my phone charger, my watch charger, my laptop charger. My work one's already packed, and then the camera charger. And they're obviously not all in the same spot. So it's one of the things I do the very first time it clicks through my brain that, oh, I need to pack my chargers. I collect them all, and then I put them away right away. So this is what I use for my chargers. This is, I get that it's, you know what, here, let me just try it. These pajamas just crack me up. They will always kind of make me laugh because they're my travel pajamas now, because if you've watched the vlog, you know that that's what I forgot the last time. I'm really not a person who forgets things. I realize it seems like that, but I just can't get my head on straight, I guess. But, so these are the ones I bought at Marshall's. And they're very comfy, and I love the colors. The only thing I don't love is there's a dog on the front. Okay, back to the thing at hand here. So, this is what I keep my chargers in. And then I have little bags like this that came from a person thing, actually, that I put them in. So I have found, I don't know if you guys have found, but when there's a charger like this, or like a plug-in like this, I can only plug in one USB end. Even though there's two there, if you plug in two, it doesn't function. It'll like go on and off and on and off. If you plug in one, it's fine. So that's why I have one of these with just the plug, and then the other one has the block on it. So, in case you're curious. All right, so I'm going to put these in here, and then I'll show you because I can't do it one-handed. All right, so watch, phone, and then in here I used to carry an extension cord, like a cheap brown extension, like multi-socket cord. I just don't seem to need those anymore. Most hotels, especially obviously I know this one does, have enough plugs and that sort of thing, and there's one close enough for my CPAP, and that's what that is, in case you saw that before and you don't know what it is. So in here, and this is, they don't sell these all the time. They actually are, they have them right now. I'll link them for you in case you're curious about them. But this is the brand of luggage that I have, which is Away. They sell the Away minis, usually 2 times a year. For Christmas, and then I can't remember what the other time is. But anyway, I have that color. I'm just reaching for my other one here. And then I have this one. And this one has like a leave, and like I put all my vitamins in there in their little things. Hold on, let me just try to one hand this. I made it messier by trying to one hand it, but so all my supplements and their little containers are in here. There's a leave in there, and then in here there's like NyQuil. You see NyQuil, and anyway, so it's like my meds and my supplements. And then that was my work phone, in case you're curious. And then, anyway, so it's great. It's got a little stretchy pocket in here. That's extra cotton for my CPAP. I have one spot. In case you ever are curious, I always have a piece of cotton here. I usually use it for a couple of days, and then I switch it out. That I have to put right here. For some reason, this spot in my face got really sensitive to the mask. And so if I don't use that, I get a really red spot. Okay. So then I just tuck these in here, and it works just fine. And then I'll put this, my laptop charger, right in there as well. Oh, and in here, sorry, I was going to show you. So in here is my charger for my Bluetooth ear things that I use for talking on the phone and whatnot. And then this is for my like backup phone battery charger, you know what I'm saying? And then, oh, this camera charger is in there as well. So, my point being in all of that is that this is awesome. These, I mean, even if you don't have Away luggage, I don't know what the cost of this is, but it's awesome. You can fit a lot in there, and I just prefer things to be organized. And you can put stuff in there, obviously, if you're concerned about it, because it is hard side, and so it protects what's inside of it. So that's the point in all that is that my tip or the trick or whatever is that if you have the second to stop and take care of it right away when you think of it, collect all your chargers, because then hopefully you won't forget some. Oh, and the two chargers, the watch charger and my phone charger, those stay in here. I never take those out. They stay in here. And I'm trying to fit these in here one-handed. And I just grab this every single time. And then what comes in and out of it, like if I pull something out to use it, like the backup battery I'm talking about is the one that came with my Away luggage as well. I'll show you. This is the backup battery I'm talking about. And I always have that along with a cord and my badge to get into work here when I'm here. That stays in this cute little bag that I got this from Tika quite a while ago. I don't know where she got it from, but so that all stays in there and travels with me. And then, like I said, I have a spot in my desk that if I remember, I will show you guys at some point, that I have both of these two containers, and then that one I just tuck them in there, and then when I'm packing, I just grab all three, make sure I have whatever chargers in here, additional chargers in here that I need, and then off I go. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm showing some of these packing things or whatever, this is probably the #1 question I've had asked about things that if I could share more of, it's packing and traveling, and that's like how I do things. So in case you're like, why is she showing all this? That's why. So I have, from Away, I have the bigger, I'll show you guys when they're standing up later too. Look at, this is what happens when you travel in the Midwest. Salt. Like, you know, from the snow and salt. So I have the carry-on that's called the bigger carry. This is not packed yet, it's just hanging out. The bigger carry-on, and then this one is just the medium suitcase. And I take them both when I travel for more than 2 nights. I'll probably just do this and carry my CPAP separately. But if I have 3 nights, there's enough. And this time, as we know, it's a good thing because I went shopping. I would not have gone shopping. It's not normally something that I do, but like I had said, I was looking for a particular, you know, colors, like for some colors and sweaters, and found some. So and I have to make it work. So I have to be a little more creative this time because I did buy like 3 sweaters and a pair of pajama pants. I don't think I ever showed you guys those pajama pants. I thought that I did, but the clip certainly wasn't there when so maybe I didn't. But they're just plaid, like this, and I found these at Lane too. And because it was buy one get one 75% off, and I had the 3 sweaters, so I went ahead and got those because they were 75% off. So okay, anyway, because one of the reasons that I take 2 suitcases is that way I don't have to carry my CPAP separately. I can. If you have a CPAP, it does not count as your carry-on or your personal item. It's completely separate because it's for medical. But it's just a lot to carry along, and it's a lot. So anyway, this is generally what I do, and then I can put something right here over the top of that. And then, which is one of these sweaters I will. And then on this side, I usually have a sweater or a sweatshirt and both my laptops. And that way it makes my other carry-on bag just not quite as heavy to be carrying through, and easier to fit under the seat in front of me, because my work laptop is pretty tall versus my other laptop. So once everything's all packed and stuff, then I'll show you guys. But a couple of you were curious as to why I had 2 suitcases instead of just checking one, and that's because I have CPAP and I would have to carry all of that stuff through the airport, and it really is quicker, especially if I have to run to catch a flight. I don't run. I'll walk briskly, but I don't run. If I'm trying to catch a flight, it's much easier for me to just be pushing my suitcase through than carrying a bunch of, you know, stuff on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Let me tell you what time it is. It's now 6:51. So, and I packed up, as you can see, my CPAP and got it in there. This wouldn't take me this long, except that I'm talking to you while I'm doing it. So I'm going to go hop in the shower. So this is my outfit of the day. I had hoops out. I put them on them like they just look silly with no makeup. So, and I forgot my diamond studs at home, but so this is my travel outfit of the day. I mean, these are like joggers that I've had for a long time. I don't even know where I got them from. And those Steve Madden tennis shoes. I love these. They're super lightweight, really comfortable. I can walk fast in them if I have to. Badger sweatshirt because the Badgers play Ohio State tomorrow, so I may get mugged on my way to the airport. I'm not sure. And then this hat, you guys have seen this before, but not for a long time. I don't know why I wear it. I think it's the colors. I generally don't wear it unless it's in winter. But it's a Love Your Melon in my favorite color, plaid. So I thought of another thing that I was going to share with you guys. So this is pretty much out. This is my lotion. And I was putting it back in there, and I was like, oh, I should tell everybody that, you know, it's another trick for me. I check the levels of things, hairspray, lotions, soaps, whatever, before I travel every time. And I try to remember when I come home to, you know what I mean, like if I need to buy more or whatever. I usually make a list on my phone. But my tip here, spit it out, Kate, is don't throw this out in the hotel. Because then you won't see it to remember that you need more. You know what I'm saying? Unless you make a note or something. And, you know, make yourself a list. But I try to just leave that in there. And there's a little bit left in there that I can finish at home. Just not enough for 2 arms and legs and body. You know what I'm saying? So, especially not these arms, legs, and body. So anyway, keep the empty somewhere, whether it's here, whether it's in another bag or whatever, so that when you pull it out, you're like, oh right, I need to grab another one and put it in there. So that's my tip. All right, I'm gonna get this packed up. It's 7:15, by the way, and then I'm gonna head down, breakfast, get my work done, and then I'll check back in when I come up. All right, you guys, it's about 8:43. Look, there is daylight. There's no sun. I didn't get to show you that, but there is daylight. So there you go. I just wanted to prove that sometimes the day it's not dark in Ohio. Okay, so I've gotten as much as I can get done. There was a bit of a moment there where I thought I was going to have to get ready, go into the office, and change my flight till tonight. Fortunately, that did not come to pass. So, yeah, I'm just going to, I want to be out the door by like 9:15, something like that. And like I said, oh, it's 8:43. I really better get going. So I'm going to get packed up, and then I'll catch you guys at the airport. Okay. I remembered that I promised I would show you guys the my suitcases. So, and I'm just doing a scan. Make sure I left a tip for housekeeping. I need this bottle of water to come with me. I'm going to get another cup of coffee probably for the road. So I have my purse inside my other bag. So this is the bag that will be my personal item. And it's the, I hesitate to show it because I know people get, well, weird about stuff like this, but anyway, I'll just show you. So that's the Louis Vuitton all-in-one bag. I think it's I don't know if it's the MMGM, I don't know. I just knew that it was the perfect size and it folds down flat. I can pack it in my suitcase if I need to. So this is the bigger, it's literally called the bigger carry-on, and it has the removable battery that I always keep out, and I always keep that open because they want to know it's not in there when you board. And then this is the medium size. So I put this bag there, not to say anything about it being a Louis Vuitton, but people get, seriously guys, people get really ornery about stuff like that, and I'm just, whatever. It's about nothing, but anyway. And again, this is the medium size suitcase. So the bigger carry-on, and then that's the medium size. I just don't know that I would ever need the large. I kind of, in my head, I think, oh, I should have the whole set, but I don't think I would ever need that. I do have the bag, the away bag, too, that you guys have seen that before. I just didn't bring that this time. And I'm really tempted to get the backpack, because if I use the backpack, then I wouldn't have to use this other bag, but anyway. So that's a whole other thing in my head. All right, I'm gonna go, and I will see you guys later. All right, you guys, I'm in Detroit, and I have 2 hours to kill, so it's really close. I'm using my iPhone, and the video always makes it go really close. Anyhow, so I'm at Sky Club, so I'm just, this is my little watch here. Meatballs with barbecue sauce, hummus, pita yan things, and a couple cubes of cheese. Anyway. Alright, you guys. I don't know why. I started to record and then it shut off. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm clearly in my car. We landed really early. It's 4:20. I wasn't even supposed to land until 4:30. And I am already in my car, and a good chunk of the way home I waited to start taping. This is not taping. Filming. I wish you guys could see how pretty it is. You can probably tell by the light it's very pretty tonight. Anyway, I wanted to get on 29, which is the highway, before I started talking through the traffic and whatnot. Anyway, my point is, too many anyways, sorry. I am probably 20 minutes from home, so I think I can make the parade. I'm really excited about that. I slept on both planes today. I kind of had some downtime because I couldn't get my computer to, it doesn't matter. I kind of chilled out in the Delta Sky Lounge, you saw that. And it was weird. And anyway, so I'm really excited about that. I definitely got some bad news, it sounds like. about Wilson's brother. I don't know anymore. Just pray, you guys. That's all I can ask for you guys is to really, really pray for them all. So that's kind of a somber note. But anyway, I am, like I said, I am headed home, and I think I can make the parade. I think I can do it. I just have to coordinate with Bob as far as if we're going to drive down there and then walk or what he wants to do. So, having said that, I'm going to go. And I don't know that I'll be able, I'll bring my phone in and I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll get some footage. I'll see. But I'm going to go for now. See you later. All right, you guys, I'm going to just try to capture some of this. I cannot look because there's traffic. But hopefully I am aiming this and you can somehow get a glimpse of the beauty that is the sunset. It is absolutely stunning. All right, you guys, I made it. I'm home. I've layered up. I'm wearing pretty much all black, but it's fine. It's 5:04. And Bob's just getting some gloves, and then we are headed out. I'm thankful to be making the parade. I gotta tell you, I had resigned myself to the fact that I wasn't gonna make it, but I feel much better about the fact that I am going to make it. So I'm gonna try to get some footage, but we'll see if we have some downtime at all. Chapter.
There's only 3 letters you need to be concerned about.
Okay, you guys.
R-K-O.
Oh boy, I don't even know what that is. Okay, we got a vlog. Everybody say hi.
Oh, Rock.
Hi.
Hi.
So we are on the way.
Hello.
We are on the way to the parade.
Whoa, squirrel! Oh my goodness, squirrel! Turn the corner, here. Jeepers!
This is a crazy car.
Oh boy. See why I rushed home to make the parade? Just for this footed frolic.
FAK, we have a moonlight.
We have a moonlight.
Like a light. Up here.
Oh. I'm like, what now?
No.
Oh boy. Well, I'll check in with you guys when we get there.
Small ones, right?
Yes.
Is that Pastor Bill too?
Yeah, well, you know, Heidi and I are riding this year.
One for the squirrel!
We're real happy and we're real happy about it. Hey. You are doing a great job, Lydia. All right, you guys, it's 8:45. Bob and I grabbed some dinner at Hardee's. Really, all I want to is not eat out, but you know, there just was not a lot of time. And came back, just chit chat a little bit. I need to unpack and then we're going to bed. Tomorrow I got a lot going on. This whole weekend I pretty much have a lot going on. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm going to quickly get myself unpacked here so I can get into bed. Cookie walk in the morning, lunch with Steven and Carissa for their birthdays. What else? Badger tomorrow night. Possibly hanging out with Wilson. I just don't know. I'm kind of letting her drive that versus me drive that. She's by her sister right now. So yeah, that's what's going on. I just wanted to, sorry, I realize I'm doing things while not actually talking to you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for some more fun and frolic. Have a good one.